Today on Heavy Metal Frequency, I'm talking about Paladin, Ascension. I saw these guys in Atlanta open for Inferior and Legion a few years ago. They're an excellent Atlanta-based power metal and other stuff band. From the perspective of Dragon Force's 2008 album Inhuman Rampage, I am inclined to call this an extreme power metal album, but there's more to it than that. There's all kinds of different stuff on here. So this is a very power metal forward band, but it's also a very speed metal forward band. It has kind of a Paul Gilbert, Racer X era Paul Gilbert kind of feel to some of it. And so without the massive dynamics, but still there's also some Yngwie elements as well. Yngwie style speed metal, neoclassical stuff. Paul Gilbert does neoclassical metal stuff as well. So it's very Paul and Yngwie speed metal, neoclassical. And it's a lot more than that. There's some thrash on here. There's some actual power metal on here as well. And then there's some new wave of British heavy metal, 80s metal stuff, back to the 80s type stuff. And so this seems like it's a very bright, consonant, epic power metal album. Not so much. There are some touches of black metal, thrash, and melodeath here and there. And it's more than here and there, actually. There are some legitimate elements of melodeath, thrash, and black metal, which makes this a harder, darker album. If you listen to the lyrics, it's not all fluffy, high fantasy stuff. It's somewhat more thinly veiled George R.R. Martin high fantasy stuff, which is really, really cool. So I love this. All of the songs get you right into the songs, which, as my mom says, they're on it on the first note, and I kind of get it. And so it's a very impressive album with tons of shred metal guitar solos. You come for the epicness, you stay for the shred metal guitar solos and the subtle bits of sinister George R.R. Martin lyrics. So it's a very good album, and I would definitely recommend this. I want to see them again. I saw them open for Legion and Inferi a few years ago, and they're a fantastic Atlanta-based power metal plus other stuff band. So yeah, this is a X plus bits of Y band, and so I would highly recommend this. It's very, I'm trying to think of a way to, it reminds me of a combination of Yngwie Malmsteen, Judas Priest, Racer X era Paul Gilbert, Children of Bodom, Skeleton Witch, and maybe not quite as blatantly so, but also some bits of things like Carcass, Winter Sun, and Skyfire and Norther, but also it's also very Ex Mortis heavy as well. This reminds me a lot of Ex Mortis, and so I love this. I highly suggest you pick up a copy because it is amazing, and thank you.